Hey, Eric Davis with Let's Chop It Up. Hope you are having an outstanding holiday season. All right, just wanted to come to you real quick this holiday season. I'm gonna put my holiday cap on, my Grinch Meister cap. Just wanted to come on today. Wanted to encourage your hearts, encourage your thoughts, encourage your mind on this holiday season. I know this year may have been trying and things may not have went your way, but we want to make sure that we are being the best version of ourselves. We want to enjoy this holiday season, all right? We want to enjoy it to the fullest. We want to make sure that we are not putting a lot of pressure on ourselves, brothers. We can think back and go back. I think about when I was, younger and trying to make sure that everybody had, make sure that one kid didn't have more than the other, make sure everybody had them equally. And, that put a lot of stress on myself, all right? And really, at that moment, lost the meaning of what, Christmas and holidays and what it was about, because you want to make sure you're doing and providing and taking care of, and everybody wants to be happy. But, you also got to understand that your presence is enough. And the season is just for remembering, being thankful, and laughter and joy. And I know at times, we've lost loved ones, and especially, during this time of season where you may not have that loved one with you. And, it's a little hard for others, especially when it's recent. It's still, right there in your face. And it takes on a different meaning for a lot of different reasons. But we want to make sure, man, that you are encouraged, all right, that you feel the joy of the Spirit. Now, listen, I know for some of us, we should celebrate it all. We celebrate love and Christ all year round. But there's something about this season, of it or not, there's something about this season of coming together, bringing people together, enjoying family, enjoying friends, enjoying loved ones, enjoying the opportunity to be thankful. We should always be thankful every day, fellas, but enjoying the opportunity to be thankful and, just making sure that we are being healthy. Like I said, being healthy in this season is a big thing. It should bring you joy. It should put a smile on your face, even though, like I said, for some people, the holidays are rough times. They have lost loved ones. They don't know how they're going to make it through. A lot of times you can meet new people. You can spark new relationships. We get caught up in the, secret Santa gifts and, the joy of it's better to give than to receive, which it is. I love it. I love watching the smile on people's faces. I like going out buying gifts. Love the fact of watching people, seeing the joy on their faces, that's just for me. That's how I just love it. But it's not all about monetary. It's not all about giving gifts. It's about, the love that we share amongst each other. I was reading something and it said that your presence is the biggest gift. And that's true. Your presence is the biggest gift. When you show up, that's when you're there 365 days a year, when you're always making a way, when you're making sure that everything's taken care of, fellas, when you're being, relevant in the life of a loved one, or being a mentor to someone, or you've reached out to someone, you've made yourself available. You've given of your time, you've given of yourself, you've given of your energy, all right? You're paying it forward, you're giving back. And those things count, man. Those things are a blessing. That's the gift of giving. You're giving of yourself, your time, your energy, and a lot of times we go above and beyond. We want to make sure that we are absolutely pouring out to people, but we want to make sure at times that we get poured back into, and a lot of times, a lot of people, this is the time where they take their vacations. Myself, I'm geared up. All right, I'm on the countdown for my vacation, going out of this year and into the new year, and I'm actually going to take some time and just unwind, take some time to rest, be better for it, get energized, refocus, prepare to go into this new year 100% full steam ahead. All right, got some things and goals in place that I want to do before I get into the new year. And so I'm going to start on those things. And I think you ought to start on those things too. Set your mind and your goal. We're not talking about New Year resolutions and all that. We're talking about some things that we don't want to take in the new year. We want to let some stuff die out in this year, in this last month, these last few weeks of the year. But we want to make sure that we are being better for ourselves. We're being better to others. That we want to make sure that we're at a point where we encourage ourselves, all right? You encourage yourself, and then you encouraging yourself, all right? It shows and it breeds in positivity to others. You got to make sure, man, that in this season of your life, that you're doing everything you can to make sure that you're healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, man. And so just a couple of things I want to talk about on tonight. Your presence matters more than your productivity. All right. Now, that's what that says, but I don't know. That can go either way. All right. Rest is not weakness. It's refueling. You've earned it. All right. So that's what I mean. Like I just said, I'm going to rest, go spend some time with my grandbaby. All right. Spend time day with my daughter. Her birthday is actually the 20th of December, my oldest daughter. So I'm going to go in and spend some time with her and the grandbaby and hang out with them and come back. And then I'm going to chill out the rest of the time. I got a little project I want to do out in the yard, and I think I'll do that. And that's going to be it, man. That's going to be it. Not going to have to do a whole lot. Not going to spend a whole lot of time doing a whole lot, or just eats up my time. I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy. Make sure I do absolutely nothing. All right? And a lot of times, those are the best vacations. Or the staycation. I'm not planning on going anywhere. Don't plan on spending any money. Just chilling out and relaxing and enjoying the fruits of our labor and just thinking over the past year and everything that we've gone through and everything we've been through and how we have developed and matured from last year to this year to now. Listen, you got to take time and do an inventory, man, and look at how you've made it through this year. All right, the year is gone. All right, the year is gone, and we've made it. We've made steps. We've progressed. Even with this podcast, man, it has grown. Maybe not so much in number, but just in the productivity of it, making sure that we're continuing to put out good content. And I appreciate those that are listening, those that have tuned in, those that have shared, those that give me feedback. Hey, we enjoy it. When is the next one? So, man, I appreciate it. I thank God that you're enjoying it. Thank God that you're getting something from it. I love the feedback. People are giving me great feedback from it. And so we want to keep doing those things. We want to keep making sure that we're being relevant and prevalent in the lives of each other. And we want to make sure, man, that we just are making a difference. And that's what we're here for. Right? We're making a difference. And so the holidays aren't really all for just providing or fixing. All right. They're about being present. If the season feels heavy, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. I like that. I love that. And it gets heavy. All right. I understand you want to do. It's heavy. Don't allow it to become a weight, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Now, we may not be able to do this year what we want to do, but we're going to enjoy it. We're going to take the time to reflect. We're gonna eat real good. All right. If you like me, you're trying to wean yourself off. Thanksgiving was real heavy. Ate real good at Thanksgiving, and so I'm trying to wean my way out and start the new year fresh. All right. Got some goals I want to physically set for the new year, but I gave myself a time stamp, so I want to make sure that I hold to what I said I wanted to do. I want to be healthier, all right? I want to be better, and I think those are things that we should strive for. You should strive for those things, whether it's, getting off certain medications, high blood pressure, diabetes. You want to make sure that you're eating right. You want to make sure that you don't put unnecessary things in your body. Listen, we all like to snack and enjoy, and this is the time of year, man, where you can sit back and you want to get it in. The games are on. College football playoffs are coming on. The NFL is on. NBA is on. College is on. So we want, this is the time to really sit back and enjoy, man. I'm in the cave, man. I'm chilling out so I can enjoy. But I want to make sure I'm enjoying it. I'm being healthy while I'm enjoying home. We work all day. And then we come in and, we eat. And next thing we know, we're laid back. We hit the recline. Listen, I'm telling on myself, all right? We can get into a mundane situation to you're not being healthy. But a lot of times you need to unwind. You need to unpack, all right? You need to do something that's going to make you laugh. Watch something that's going to make you laugh. And it's okay. It's okay, all right? You don't want to just keep putting drama and negative energy into your spirit, into your system. All right, you want to do things that are going to make you laugh. All right, you want to be effective in everything that we do. Want to be effective in making sure that we are making ourselves available to other people. All right, and that's a big thing. If you like me, you love this time of year, doesn't matter who you're sharing it with, on your job, co-workers, friends, family members. You love the season, man. I love to see the people out. And it's not about spending money. Just every time I pull into my neighborhood now, especially when it gets dark and all the lights are up, I just like riding through and seeing the lights up and all the houses decorated. It does something to you, all right? And some people, it may not. But for me, it does something. I enjoy it. Came up as kids I remember the time we would go see the lights at PTL. I don't know, y'all may not be old enough to remember PTL, but those that are in the chat, they know about PTL. And we would ride and go to PTL, and they had this big, huge light show. And we would ride, we pile up in the car, my brothers and my cousins, we pile up in the car, we ride to PTL, and we would see the lights, man. And then, it was great. It was remembering those times when we were younger and how we enjoyed the holidays. And my mom, stepdad, they made it enjoyable for us. And so I want to do that for my kids. You don't have a lot of places now locally, and if there are some, please let me know here in Fayetteville or surrounding areas that have a light show. We want to go. I'd love to go see it. It's a community thing. Just watching them, just seeing the light. It's just fun. It's enjoyable. It does something to your spirit. We want to make sure, man, that we're remembering, the good times. And a lot of times, some of you, may not have the best memories. So make your own memories. Make your own memories with your family. Make your own memories with your friends. I know my middle daughter, her and her friends always get together, whether it's Christmas, New Year's, or Thanksgiving, and they'll always do something. They're single. They always do something. And I think that's probably one of the coolest things, that they find time to enjoy moments of days with each other, all right, and also their families. They're all the extension of their families, and so I think that's a cool thing. And you foster relationships. You're making moments. You're creating moments. You're making sure that you're appreciating life and that you're not wasting any time in life. Listen, time is the one commodity. Once we lose, we cannot get it back. Once it's gone, it's gone. Now, I was just talking, God, for my mother, who just turned 79 years old. She was born in 46, man, and we were talking, and I said, wow, time is flying. Next year, she'll be 80 years old. She said she wanted a big party, so we should have started planning that a while back, but whole nother situation, whole other story. You want to make sure, man, that the holidays are memorable, and don't put that weight on yourself. All right, encourage yourself. You've weathered a lot this year. All right, let this season be a moment to reset. All right, let it be a moment to reset and not retreat. All right, reset and not retreat. That means shake off those things that had you bound. Shake off all that negativity. Shake off all that bad energy. Shake off. Listen, sometimes you got to shake off the people that you have allowed to be in your space and in your circle. You got to shake them off, man. You got to shake them off. You got to make sure that you're getting the right people in your life. Don't want any negativity this time of year. Not this time of year. You don't want any negativity, all right? You want everybody to be pleasing. You want to enjoy your holiday, spend the holiday with people that you care for. And listen, encourage somebody else, all right? Invite somebody else for the holiday. Take somebody to dinner. Take them to lunch, all right? Make sure that we are being positive in this holiday season, fellas, all right? Listen, I was thinking on something the other day, and it dropped in my spirit. Your family goes only as far as you go. All right. So where you try to put the blame, or not so much the blame, but when you think certain things aren't going well and you look at, well, maybe it's because she's not doing this. And the Lord said to me, you only go as you go. You're the head. You're the lead. The house is going to go as you go. The family's going to go as you go. All right? And so, fellas, I think we need to look at that, think on that, understand the responsibility of that. Even in this season, man. Even in this season. We went out, got a tree, and my wife was, she was in the season. And my kids see that they're going to understand why we're saying it like this. She was in the season, and God bless her heart, and then all of a sudden, boom, we had the tree for a week. And we just put the lights on the tree. She put the lights on the tree. All right. So we know how she is and we love her. God knows we love her to death, but we know how she is. And she put the lights on the tree. And that was something she's done with. And now she's moved on. All right. And so that's her enjoying the holiday season. We love it. We love putting the lights on the tree. We love, the Christmas music, the songs, everything. And so it's just a time that we made that environment for our children, even though we enjoy each other all year long, whether it be birthdays, just events. We love being around each other. We enjoy it all year long. But the holidays really are a time that we try to put a little extra on it. That's what it's all about. And every family's different. All right, you may have traditions that you do. You may have certain things that you go through, and you make sure that everybody entertained and being festive. Peace isn't something that you achieve. Peace is something that you receive. So I want you to have peace during this season. Not allow yourself to be downtrodden. Not allow yourself to think that you're less than. Be thankful of the opportunities. Be thankful of the time. Be thankful of the season. Be thankful of the season of life that you're in. And I'm not talking about just the holiday. I'm talking about the season of life that you're in, to where you can understand and appreciate. That's what I'm looking for. Listen, let's be appreciative, man. Be appreciative of everything we got going on. Be appreciative of where you are in life, where God has brought you to, where you are going, where you look to go, where you strive to go, where you're looking to go. And I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I want you to get that thing. Be appreciative of everything you have going on. Be appreciative of the steps that you're taking. Be appreciative of the moves that you're making. All right. And be appreciative of what's to come, because you got to make sure that you're keeping yourself in the right vein. You thinking positive thoughts. Think positive thoughts, man. Leadership includes rest, reflection, and joy. So I need you to rest, be joyful, be thankful, all right? Be dedicated to being the best version of you, all right? This is the season, they say it's the season to be jolly, but be dedicated on being the best version of you. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the season, enjoy the people that you have in your life. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We don't know what the next month holds, the next day, the next hour, the next minute. So we want to make sure that we're using every opportunity to be thankful. We're using every opportunity to love on each other, all right? Even with negativity, you got to make sure you keep that far away from you, because you don't want that to ruin your moment. You don't want that to ruin your holiday. You don't want that to ruin your perception. You don't want that to ruin your mood. You don't want to bring that into your environment. And it's all about, man, being positive. It's all about speaking positivity. Everything's not going to go your way, but you got to find a way to move past it. I've had to deal with that within the last couple of months. You have to find a way to move past that thing. All right. Appreciate where you are and keep pushing. All right. I promise you, yes, it may disappoint, it may hurt, but it will heal. You refocus, all right? Reset, refocus, all right? And recharge and move on. Because that thing may not be for you, but you don't know what's coming around the corner. All right, so what's for you is going to be for you. So don't get caught up in what didn't happen, what you didn't get, the position you didn't get, the job you didn't get, raise you didn't get, the house you didn't get, the car you didn't get, the finance you didn't get. What's for you is for you, all right? I'm a witness to that. What's for you is for you, fellas. Don't get caught up living like the Joneses, all right? Don't get caught up in this season, man, trying to go out here and overextend yourself. I've done it. I've been a victim of it. Don't go out here and overextend yourself. And now you're looking sideways, because now you got to make sure you pay all it. Make sure everything's paid. Make sure your bills don't get behind. Don't fall into that trap, man. That you've lost the reason for the season. If I can put it like that. You've lost it. All right. If you're out here trying to, buy everything, you're putting yourself in the hole, you're burning through money, you've completely lost it. I understand. I've done it. My kids, I wanted them to have, but you can plan all year to do that. They got Christmas clubs, start putting $25, $50 a month. You would be amazed. I did that. You'd be amazed how much money that you don't see until the end of the year. Just by doing, if you get paid every week, put $25, $30 a week. That's $100 a month. So at the end of the month, at the end of the year, you got $1,200. There you go. That you're not even missing. All right. So make sure those are just small things to help you along the way. All right. Just help you along the way. And so if you want to do something big, or you listen, you don't have to spend the $1,200. It's not about money. It's just if you want to go and do nice things for people, there it is. You're not strapped. You're not strapped at the end of the year trying to buy this, trying to buy that. You still got to pay mortgage, rent, whatever. Still got car note, power bill, light bill, everything. So just make sure, man, that you're making wise decisions, that we make wise decisions. Listen, it's great. Some of us, we get older, kids get older, they want cash. All right? So you can get them a gift something, hit them with some cash, and keep pushing. All right? I promise you, they'll love it. Mine, they love it. Yeah, you get them a gift, but if they see that green, now they hit them on Christmas morning with that cash up, when that phone pings, and they see that, I promise you, they'll enjoy it, they'll love it. All right? Be thankful, man. We want to make good, sound decisions. We want to make sure that we are helping ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. And the only way we can do that is to encourage each other. All right? Think about what you're doing. Think about what it's going to cost you on the back end. All right? Yeah, you do this on the front end, but what is it going to cost you on the back end? Can you recoup it? All right? So be thankful. All right? Be appreciative. Understand the season, all right? Understand the season that you're in. Be thankful for the season that you're in. I hope you're enjoying this, man. I hope you've had a wonderful year. I hope we poured into you. I hope you've got something out of this for this year. I'm so excited about what's to come. I'm excited about this year. I want to say thank you to everybody that listened, that reached out, that responded, that shared it. Next year, we've already been asked, fellas have asked, hey, man, when you going to come to the city and share? We're looking to get on the road, man, and do this thing. And it's just the first step in doing it, because we want to make sure that we're touching people. It's one thing to do these videos and to do live, to do pods. People want to be able to touch you and say, hey, man, we appreciate it, because we've got our in-persons are so impactful, and we want to make sure that we're carrying that on. And so we're actually planning that. Sometime next year, you'll be hearing about that. We're putting a flyer out about that. So we just want to make sure that you are getting everything. And once again, I thank you like no other, man, because this has been absolutely outstanding. I have grown. I have learned a lot myself. Just in sharing with you all, I have learned a lot. I've gained a lot from people who have watched. Some guys sitting down with their spouses and they've watched. And so that's greatly appreciated, because, when I talk on these things, these are some of the situations that my wife and I have gone through, are some of the things that we have discussed. And so it's just to better someone else. And so I'm appreciative of that. I thank God for that. And I really thank you all for that, because, you give me the audience to share this. And so it's what we call paying it forward, man. Paying it forward. And I thank you so much. This has been just an outstanding year. We want to thank God for it. Thank God for you all. Real men, real conversations, man. We get real results to everybody that's watching. We're going to chop it up again live in person. That's coming real soon. So be on the lookout for that. They kick the year off right. All right. So look forward to seeing a lot of you there. Listen, man, enjoy your Christmas. All right. Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a wonderful and safe new year. Enjoy this holiday season. I pray from my family to yours. Have a happy and safe holiday. We wish you God's speed, God's blessings upon you. Thank you so much for all that you've done this year. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Real men, real conversations, and we get real results. Have an outstanding holiday, man. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.